Hey everyone, it's Wednesday the 19th of March and the time is now 10 to 4 in the afternoon. And I've got a diecast haul to take a look at. I've just got back from the diecast guy and I've got a little box here full. I've got a large bag full of what looks mostly like Models of Yesteryear on the floor. And I've got a handful of items on the desk. They were in a bag, but I've taken them out of the bag. Saves on the rustling. So we'll have a look at what I've got on the desk first, and then we'll probably have a look at the box, and then what I've got on the floor. So this could be quite a long video because there's actually more in that box than I thought there was. But that's a classic, you know, I could see a few on top that I wanted, so in fact, actually there's a few more that I wanted that I didn't notice before. Right, so I'm going to start with some corgis. We've got some of or a couple of these promotional ones for Fina, Classic Motors. Fina? Says not for resale, so I assume these were specifically made for them and probably given away at the stations, gas stations, fuel stations. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now that one is the Morris Minor in black. I didn't know it existed in black. I've only ever seen it in the old green, which I've got one there, and like a violet colour, which I've also got one there, which we'll look at when we get to the box. But I didn't know it existed in black, and I didn't know it existed in this colour either. That's why I grabbed both of those. And this one is the Mini, you know, with the finer on the roof in tip-top condition. No chipped bumpers because they're often chipped. Right, we've got a green one on the box as well. Then we've got this. Now it says Rover Police on the box, which it isn't wrong. It is a Rover Police car in there. I checked. However, it's not a corgi. It's a Matchbox. Which I have got about half a dozen of these, counting this one. This one's in the best condition. But I'm going to keep the box because I have got a Corgi Rover one right there. Still on the subject of Corgi, I've got one more after, no, two more after this one actually. I've got that version of the Metro, which is I've never seen before. Just trying to remember what the other two were that you had though, the white ones with the blue roof, and I can't remember. I've got one on the shelf. I think I've got a couple of them actually. So we've got that one, and then we've got James Bond's Aston Martin. And it does function. Well, I've got two of the functions to work anyway. You press on the exhaust, you get the bulletproof shield pop up. And if I press on the thing here at the front, you get the pew-pews poke out the front. I haven't got the ejecto seat to work yet. Have I got to open them? No, I think that may have... I think that bit may have got overused. It's the only one I can't get to work. Oh, James Bond is actually in there as well. Because I got the reissue in gold in a box. If I remember rightly, it's in gold anyway, it's in the bedroom. So I thought I'd have that one. Even if it is the silver one, I'm sure it's the gold one, but even if it is the silver one, I'm glad I've got, you know, a loose one. And Vauxhall Astra GTE. The Mark II Astra GT, all in racing get-up from Mobile 1. Yeah, Mobile Motorsport collection. Astra GTE 16 valve. You always tell if it was a GTE because they were the only ones they did in two-door. Right, I've got a smudgy decided to join us up here. Next up, I've got a Lone Star Impy. I do like collecting these when I find them. Ford Corsair. It's not in too bad shape. The bonnet's a little bit beat up. Sort of lets it down a little bit. It's nice metallic red as well, with a nice red interior. Trunk opens. Does the hood open? It looks like the bonnet is meant to open. I don't know which way it opens on the Corsair. Got that. And then we've got a Vanguard's Rover P6. I've got one, I think it's in black. I know it's a really dark colour, I'm not sure if it's black or like a dark green. No, I'm telling lies. It's a Triumph 2000 Mark II. Whoops. Yep, Vanguards. Back when Lido were doing the Vanguards. Oh yeah, now that I look at the front, that is a... Whoops. Got that one totally wrong, didn't I? There's going to be people in the comments now, that's not a Rover. We've got a Vauxhall Calibre, or an Opel Calibre they call it on here, from Welly. I think it's quite a nice motor. Don't see many Calibres on the road these days. And I've got a pretty much mint stretcher fetcher from Matchbox. I've got a fleet of these, but none of them are as nice as this one. You know, it's probably not the most appealing out of the Matchboxes, but whenever I see a nice one, I will grab it. And another boxed one for my collection, which I've noticed is actually only just noticed it's been taped up, but I did pay a lot for it anyway. BT's. There's a BT sticker on it. I thought it was a price sticker, but it's not. Another one I can go and plonk up on my shelf. I was thinking of actually pulling that tape off and gluing the end back down, but I know if I do that, that tape is going to ruin the box, so I think I'd be better off just leaving it. Just don't touch it. And the last one, I don't actually know who make this one, but it's an Seca, or however you pronounce that, on a little plinth. And that's that. Right, let me see if we could change view. I can't see a thing. I can see a bit better. Just trying something a wee bit different. Oh, I didn't notice this one was in the top. I think what I've got in my hand is a Ford Escort Cabriolet. Yep, Ford Escort XR3i. I thought the camera was upside down for a second, and it's just because I've tilted the screen so it's flipped the picture. Yeah, I don't know who made it, it doesn't say. It feels like it used to have a friction motor in the back there, which doesn't do much in the way of motoring. Nice little model. Now will I run out of space up here? Got another little 143. An MGA by New Play. It's a nice little model. I'm going to go with all my 143s. Well, hopefully later today I'm going to set a box up for the 143 scale models. Got another one here, an Aston Martin DB7, and that looks like that could be a New Play as well, I'm not sure. No, it's a different logo. Oh, there we go. I don't know if I like the camera where it is. It could just be because I'm not used to doing it this way. It's a nice condition. Here's the other two Moggies. I've already got those in my collection, so they will most likely end up on the eBays. Though that pink one is not in the best of condition. What have we got here? What's that got written on it? It's just a van with Zoom written on it. And you know what, I'm going to bring the camera back this way and just do it the old-fashioned way, the way I'm used to. It's a no-brand van, so it's like Chevy. It's a very common one to do with a bubble window on the back. It's just got, I don't know if a sticker is meant to be on there, but it zooms, apparently. Another one I've got a few of, so that one's of no interest to me. The little Jaguar XJ6. Police. Just wondering if I should put the ones of little interest to me somewhere separate. Let's put them up here on the capturing for now. Alright. That's in very nice condition. Condition? A little mini, another Corgi mini. So I'm going to keep that one. There's a Matchbox mini. I've got a few of these, and I know from past experience if I put this on eBay that's going to go for a few quid. Unless things have changed since then. And that was last year after all. And we've got a Majorette Ford Focus rally car. Which, ironically, I'm actually in the middle of sorting out my boxes of Majorette. I needed a new tub because the tub I had the Majorette cars in split. So I picked up 4 today. Start putting all the cars in. I'll start with cars like that, you know, actual cars first. And then any trucks, lorries, 4x4s and other funky shaped things go in on top. So I stack them in like that. And I'll put another one on top. Just preserves the paint a lot better if you store them that way. And you can actually get more in the box. Yeah, I did all that, thought I was done, then looked behind me and there was another big box of Majorette. So I had to start again, almost. I just took everything down to where the cars were, so I took all the vans and trucks and fire engines and buses and things out. I'm nearly done for the second time. We've got a Corgi Triumph TR7. I just had to stop and think for a second. Don't have it with the blue stripe. So that's a keeper. And I just won one of these on that Facebook auction. Now I've got another one in good condition. It's not a bad thing, actually, because I do want one to go with the Matchbox convoy truck that I've got. I'm just picking these at random off of here. We've got a little no-name brand Ford Sierra. That reminds me, I was actually thinking earlier that within the Lego fan base, there's what we call purists. You know, they will only use Lego, they will only buy Lego, and they will just completely shun any other brand of building brick. Which is fair enough, you know. We can all use what we want to use. I've actually noticed within the Diecast community, it doesn't seem to be a thing. You know, if it's a toy car, everyone just seems to like it, especially if it's like of I don't know, Sierra. You know, the more likeable brands of car. Speaking of, I've actually got 2 Matchbox ones here. I think that could be another Majorette. That's in very nice condition. About on par with my other one. And I've got another one of them. Is that what Majorette? No, I don't think it is. Ford can't say it. Ford Focus WRC. Oh, it's a real toy. Really? Oh yeah, now that I see the wheels, they're real toy wheels. They ruin it. In fact, I might do what some people do and just take the base off of this and change the wheels, because they are horrible. I don't know what Real Toy were thinking when they decided to stick those on. can't remember what this one is. I think it's a Fiat Abarth. I know I've got at least one more of these. I can't remember its condition though, so I'm going to keep hold of that one. Oh, another Triumph. Nope, I cannot speak today. Triumph TR7, but I have got this one, so put that over there. Oh, another Ford Sierra from Corgi this time. I have got this one, so that can go over here as well. I've got a couple of them, including one with its box, so... Hey, my first Matchbox, Rover Sterling. I'm going to keep that one, because it is better, in better condition than my other one. Maybe at some point in this video my tongue will actually decide to work, and I won't keep tripping up on my words. That's getting annoying now. Let's take a drink, maybe that'll help. Probably won't. Right, what else have we got? Corgi Jaguar that someone has painted the headlights on, because I'm pretty certain if I go and get my other one they ain't painted. But don't need that one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. Don't need that either. I've got plenty of these. I've got plenty of these to try and get rid of as well. Same with this one. Whoop. Refrigeration truck. I've actually got a box on the floor here that I want to put up on Facebook. I was going to try and get rid of them on the UK Diecast Sales Facebook group. So that's a little Hot Wheels. I don't know why I'm looking at the base. It's a Jeep Wrangler, Beach Patrol. Don't think I've got this one. I don't recognise it anyway. Little Corgi Range Rover Police. And, as I was saying earlier, remember the Rover Police Corgi box? I think that's supposed to be in it. So, there we go, we can put the correct Rover in the box. Ah, Ford RS200 in blue. In much better condition than my other loose blue one actually, so that's a definite keeper. Ah, another one for the majorette box before I put that away. Little Saviem truck, I think that's Renault. If memory serves correctly. Oh, no, this one's in way better condition than the other one I've got because it's got the trunk for starters. Corgi, I think that's a Whiz Wheels, yeah. Really thin wheels as well. I'm going to say Porsche. I'm going to try and show you the vehicle first before I look at it, but yeah, I'm going to say Porsche. That looks like a modern majorette base. Is it? Porsche Boxster. Doesn't say who it's by, but those two little dots look like a majorette base. Where's that focus? No, it's not. Number 219 of 220. Well, I don't know who makes it, but it's a nice looking model. Majorette front loader. Ooh, I have one of these, but this is in way better condition. This is a little Matchbox Models of Yesteryear. Look how tiny that one is. That a lovely little thing. I'm trying to do this box as fast as possible, so because we've still got that bag to go. Corgi Whiz Wheels, I think these are Studebakers, aren't they, if I remember rightly? Yeah, the Studebaker Wagonaire. No, I might keep that one because it is in fairly good condition. That's a Hot Wheels, but I don't know what it is. Oops. Oh, I think I might have an idea. Yep, Tesla Model S. I keep seeing stories about Tesla in the news recently, where people over in America keep setting fire to dealerships and cars and whatnot. You know, Elon Musk is not one of my favourite men on this planet, but I don't feel the need to go and destroy property, you know. I don't get people's mindset. I mean, if they want to and they want to get caught for it and face the consequences for it, it's up to them. But I personally wouldn't. Anyway, a very nice, loose Rover Sterling. That is pretty much mint, and that will go with my favourite boxes in the bedroom. Yeah, another one I've got no interest in. Actually, now that I think about it, I may have a Hot Wheels Model S. I can't remember. I haven't got the trailer for this, so I don't know if I'll keep it. Just trying to see what it's got written on the door. 1040. All over it. That's it, there's nothing on the base either, so don't know about that one. Put that on the little shelf, that's the don't know shelf. Right, if I remember rightly, I think this is a budgie toy that he's thrown in here. I was thinking of getting like a month or so back. It's a Mark's toy, it's made in Hong Kong. Not bad quality actually, in all fairness to it. Now I'm going to keep this one simply because it's got the blade on the front. I find so many of these with a snap blade. And yes, the blade is bent, but you know exactly what's going to happen if I try and straighten that blade. They snap. Die-cast metal just does not like to be bent. Oh, that's in fairly nice condition as well. That's the Husky Studebaker Wagonaire, I think. That looks like the same as the other one. Yeah, it is. Because back in the day, they became Corgi. And they just basically did the same thing, but they just changed the wheels and the base on it. Classic hovercraft. I'm not kidding, if I had £1 for every one of these that I've collected over the years, I could have probably bought another 2 of these boxes. I'll see if you can figure it out first. It's like a 3-wheeled car in reverse. Bike. I don't know what the heck you would class that as. Oh! It's got suspension. What is it though? I'm going to keep it because it's interesting. It's a majorette. Fiction. I don't know, majorette did like, well, I'm guessing that's, you know, like a fantasy thing, like a Hot Wheels, or their version of Hot Wheels Fantasy. Yeah, classic Ford Transit wrecker from Corgi. I've got enough of these. If I had the hook, I would have probably kept it, but most of the ones I come across have the hook missing. It's a nice Aston Martin. We've got a maker on the bottom. Oh, it's Corgi. Aston Martin V12 Vanquish. Wasn't that used in one James Bond movie at some point? I can't remember which one. But that does sound familiar. We're getting there, by the way. I've just seen something else in there that I'm actually glad to see as well. AEC Matador. Oh yeah, so it is. Now that I look at the cab. I haven't got the body on it though, and that looks 1/76 scale, so that'd be ideal for your 00 gauge layout, but I could put that on my layout, you know, like in a little overgrown hedge. See how long it takes people to notice it's there. That's ideal for that, isn't it? Like an abandoned vehicle. No, I'm not interested in that. Plastic helicopter. Or this one. It's another fairly common one that I come across. That's one thing I have discovered when, especially Matchbox. There's so many of them that are fairly common castings. Now that one, I think it's like a, you know, an unknown brand of model, but that's a Ford Mustang, so I will keep it. It's got something on the base though. 67 Ford Mustang GT. Made in China, Valvoline Inc. 1993. Little promotional toy for Valvoline, I'm guessing. What do all of these have the crane missing? Either have the crane missing or the hook missing. In this case it's got the whole thing missing. That's a shame because the rest of it is in nice condition as well. Silver NASA convoy truck. I think these are these Pete's? Kenworths. Always forget. It's not in bad condition either. But I have got one. Nice little corgi skip truck. I've never ever found one of these with the skip. Right. A boomstick for Matchbox, which is actually great because I have got a bunch of their military vehicle range, so that's the thing I said earlier that I was glad to see in here. Okay, no, there's another one I'll put up for sale, a little Ford Coupe, because I've got one of these in great condition, so I think I've got a couple actually. And one in my box down here to be sold, so Disney's cars. Does anyone a collector of those? I've got a couple, but I'm not really big at all on them. Pink Jeep. I'm going to keep that because I'm going to take that engine out of it. The screen is all bust off before anyone says I'm going to destroy a good vehicle. I'm not. The screen's already broken off of it. Oh! I've actually been putting these together. These are Novacar. I sort of had plastic bodies with a metal base. I found a few of them up earlier, so I've put them together. Ooh, majorette trailer. I've got a good one of these in my, well, it will be in my box later when I get to it, with all the boat and everything on it. I've got, I don't know how many lorry cabs in majorette. This is literally just like a little static model. The wheels are solid, they don't go round. And they're not meant to go round. What's it got on the windshield? Oh, it's from Truckfest. Yeah, those wheels are actually part of the moulding, so it is just like a little display piece. From Truckfest. I've not been to a Truckfest in decades. I was actually, you know, a wee boy when I last went. Oh, Hot Wheels Chevy Nomad. And that's in a colour variation I haven't got. And here's another one that I don't need. I'm actually surprised now that all these decades on, that how many Matchbox cars are still fairly common to find. Not so much in mint condition, but you can find them. Like that one, for example. Here's another two that I don't really need. I haven't got much in the bottom here now. A lot of it look like crap, to put it bluntly. But yeah, I don't need those. seen people collect these and make long trains with them, so I'm doing the same thing now. So you can blame the internet for that one. In all colours, I'm keeping them. Before I look at the bottom, I'm going to show it to you. I'm thinking TVR. Yeah, I'm thinking TVR. I'm thinking Hot Wheels as well. Nope, it's Matchbox. Bang on. It's a TVR Tuscan. A friend of mine who streams on Twitch mostly plays video games, but when he's bored with that, he'll like do what he calls a hangout, you know, and we'll just sit and chat, and he'll chat to his viewers and whatnot. He's been doing going onto YouTube and bringing up some quizzes. He's been bringing up a lot of car quizzes. That's in nice condition, but I've already got it twice at least. You know, we have to guess the car and you get 4 options. I've got this as well. I might keep hold of that one for now. There's another one that I don't really need. Got a few of them. More up there in that pile than I thought there was going to be. There's going to be a few more in a minute. Corvette Stingray from Hot Wheels. It's not in the best condition, but I haven't got it in red. That's in nice condition as well. Way better than my other ones, so that will be kept. I've got like these Hot Wheels. They're majorette. Doesn't say what they are, but it looks like it's, you know, another fancy. They're identical, and because they're majorette, is one better than the other, or are they? No, they're exactly the same, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Got I don't know. I was going to say Spitfire, but I'm not 100% certain on that one. It's missing the propeller. And it's not Matchbox because I have it stamped on the wings. I will keep it. Got my box of planes and whatnot. Okay, so I've got a couple of race cars here. Made in Malaysia. 2011 Mattel, so it's most likely. Actually, now I've looked at the wheels, that's a Hot Wheels one. May have been like McDonald's promotional toy. Oh, this one's Mattel as well for Hot Wheels. Oh, this one's Hot Wheels. Yeah, McDonald's Corp 2000. Yeah, so I bet both of those were from Mackie D's back then. Oh, there's another majorette, I didn't realise that. Made in China. All the rights reserved, bloody blah blah. Yeah, that's another one of their fantasy style ones. I was going to chuck it over there. I'm glad I'm checking. There's another Hot Wheels. What's this one? Upside down is what this one is. It's one of their... Not a clue. Audacious. You see, a fancy car like that resembles something of a normal car, I can live with that. I don't mind that. I don't mind some of the zany designs either. Oddly enough, I've got one of these in my box of majorette. Exactly like this, same colour, missing the dumper piece. What are the chances of that? A nice little tractor cab there, minus the trailer. And another one. I don't really like keeping those unless they're in nice condition or a nice looking one. Or they haven't got the trailers. Another plastic toy helicopter. Might actually donate those helicopters to charity. What we got? Yeah, like that one. I don't think there'd be anybody that collects that would want something like that. I could entirely be wrong. And another one, the dreaded combine harvester. Right, I've got to clear some space up here, so I'm going to put all this away now. They moved. That is how I stack my cars in all the tubs in the bedroom. I just thought I'd show you. As I am sorting out the box of majorette, I'd be better off keeping those to one side, wouldn't I? Rather than burying them in here. Nearly. Oh, that's a. No, that's another car next day in here. Confusing myself now. Put the wrong focus over there as well. I'll put the real toy one. That bit of Lego play is getting on my nerves. That's majorette. There we go. Okay. Not too bad finds in here, really. That's a funky majorette. That trailer is majorette. What else we got? Nearly there. Corgis will be the next one to deal with because I want to sort the shelf out in the bedroom. It's about time that shelf had a bit of a sort out, a clean, and something fresh. That's what I want to do up there. So I've got so many corgis and so many that I'd love to put on display, so I thought it's high time I changed it all up. And it's been exactly the same for several years now. I haven't changed it, so well past its time to be changed up. There we go. And when I bought it home I couldn't get all those extra cars on top of this box, and now I've got them on top of the box. Put that Volkswagen up on the shelf as well if I can find somewhere to put it. I'm running out of room. Right, next up. Ugh. Have I really been going for that long already? Some of you may not actually find this part that interesting because they're models of yesteryear from Matchbox. Apart from that one, which is Days Gone By. From Lido. The Tetley van. I haven't got the Tetley van actually. I was sort of trying to decide whether I want to keep that or not. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep all of these. I probably won't decide in this video. We have got some. One of these I've got in my hand. I've got two of them actually. So I may sell loose ones I've got and keep these ones. I have got those in that display cabinet, so I lied. Apparently I am going to decide what I'm keeping and what I'm not. Thomas Pliabout. Apparently these boxes are from the 1960s, so I've been told. Ow! Corner of that is sharp. thought I had that one pinned up on my shelf, but I haven't. Well, that one, the Dunlop tyres. We have got a steam lorry from Pickford's, $3.99. From 1985, calendar offer. Holy moly, look at that. That's got history with it. I'm already finding this interesting. Got Toblerone. Toblerone still exist. A Unique taxi. I've got a couple models of yesteryear in that box design up on my shelf as well, just pinned up to it. A Crosley beer lorry. The Ford Model T van. That's a very popular one to do. Lido liked doing this one as well. Everready. If you actually search Everready on eBay, you'll probably get this come up. There's all sorts come up when you search Everready. Oh no, that one is nice. I can't actually read the... Oh, it says Models of Yesteryear. Was it Mercedes SS Coupe from 1928? Look at that. No, I haven't got that. I thought I had that for a second, but I don't recognise the name, which is a Hispano Souza. That's the sort of cars I like from this time period. It's just the same, Hispano Souza, just a different car. Apparently there's some loose ones in here as well. I haven't got to those yet. I'm guessing they're in the bottom. I have no idea how many are here. Hey, a Ford Woody. Not seen one of those for a long while. That's a definite keeper. Not sure about the Model T van yet though. Auburn 831, I think that says. A Talbot van, 1927 Talbot van. I didn't know Talbot went back that far. Apparently it did. Menia chocolate, something like that. An Opel Coupe. I might have that in that display. I'll have to check. We've got the Opel Coupe. Just picking them at random now. Oh, that's nice. It's in the box upside down. Someone's had that out of the box, obviously, at some point. 1938 Lagonda Drophead Coupe. They really did make some nice cars back in the day, didn't they? I mean real cars, not these models. These models are nice, but I'm referring to the real car. Yeah. 1945 MGTC. We've got some from the UK from the looks of it. Nice. And a Cord 312, 1937. That I like. Might need a bigger cabinet for the Models of Yesteryear. Stutz Bearcat. That was on one of the quizzes I watched recently on YouTube. It's that 1931 Stutz Bearcat. I don't know if it was a 31 model, but a Stutz Bearcat definitely existed. Oh, got another 1927 Talbot, this time with Chivers and Sons on it, or Chivers? Chivers? One of them. That's another Model T van. Royal Mail. That one I might keep. I didn't really look at what was on the green one though. Oh yeah, there is a bunch of loose ones in here. Ooh. Well, I didn't know that was in there, but I'm glad it's in there because I do like Solido. Big old bus. Renault TN6C. That I do like. That was a nice surprise. Another Model T. Captain Morgan. That box is rather damaged though, so I'll probably end up getting rid of the box. Mercedes-Benz 540k, 1937. A 1930 Model J Duesenberg. See, I was going to say if I got collecting these, I think I've already got to collecting these. I think that ship has sailed. But that's the sort of car, this sort of era of car is what I would collect with this Models of Yesteryear. I'm not as fussed about the vans, in all honesty. Like the Model T, this Model T doesn't do anything for me. Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost. Have I got that? I think I've got that in a different colour. I was just thinking, you know, whatever I don't want, put it on eBay or something. 99p. That's a Model T tanker, Express Dairy. I think Henry made a Model T for just about everything, didn't he? Not that I blame him. Oh, I've got Carlsberg one here. Another Crosley, 19... Can't see it, it's smudged, but it's a Crosley truck. For Carlsberg. There's got to be a good 30 or so models here for £25, so... Another Ford Model T, and this one's got Bird's Custard Powder. I nearly put it down there, I nearly didn't show you. There's two more boxed ones, another Model T. What's this one? Correction, two more Model Ts. The best. Smith's Crisps. Smith's Crisps. Some of these boxes aren't terribly good. And Hoover. Got one for Hoover as well. I might keep that one. There's definitely a couple of Model Ts that I do want to keep. And there's some Model Ts loose in here as well. What have we got? Suze a la Gentian. So we've got a French one. And Cerelos table salt. They are in very good condition, he was right. And Harrods Express Delivery motor accessories. I keep the Harrods one. I think with a Model T it does depend on the livery and the colours and whatnot for me. AJ Box General Stores, or A&J I should say. It's nice. So that's another Woody, isn't it? Another Ford Woody. Well, that one's got the rear seats missing. I'm pretty certain I've got that already. Yeah, I have. It's another Rolls Royce, I think. You a Rolls Royce? Where is you? Yep, it's a Silver Ghost. Ow. Perrier. That's a common one. I've never seen one in real life, I don't think. Not any truck or anything with Perrier on it. But I've got a Corgi model as well. Right, last two. I'll get rid of the bag. If that one is what I think it is, I don't know. I might have that one. Let me just check the base out and see what it is. No, I haven't. It's not the one I was thinking of. It's a Rolls Royce, not a Peugeot. If it was a Peugeot, then yeah, I would have had it. And coal and coke. Okay. Nice little truck. I'll probably keep that one. (1918) Crosley. So that is it. Let me just have a quick count up and find out how many of these I actually got for my 25 little poundies, minus one that's just dropped on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See if I can put them in rows of 5 actually. When they stop keeling over. So that's 10. Got 15. I'm running out of space. I'm running out of room, Captain. This is just the boxed ones, by the way, so far. If I get that one off the floor, that will make 20. My estimate of 30 was pretty close, you know. I've got 30 so far. I'm going to count the other couple of brands that were in here as well. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25. (30), 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Models of yesteryear. Now, I'm going to keep some of them. Maybe all of them. Unless I do find some doubles in here, but I'm pretty certain I haven't got any of these. Yes, I have actually. I just remembered. I've got that one, haven't I? That one. And that one. I've got them loose, so I'm going to put the loose ones up for sale and keep those ones. Right, that is it for the video, guys. About an hour-ish to get through this lot. That's a lot. Should I actually break these videos down so I'd like do them in 2 halves? Is an hour too long going through all of this? If I get another haul like this, what do you guys think? You let me know in the comments if you made it this far. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't, you know. It's quite some time, isn't it? Right. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Like the video if you liked the video. Dislike it if you disliked it. If you have a comment, please leave them in the comments down below. Subscribe for more videos, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.